Hey Rose, it's Friday, March 28th! I believe that traveling the world and visiting faraway places is one of the most eye-opening and entrancing things that one can do. Unfortunately, traveling is difficult, and therefore most of us are stuck just seeing photos of these places. I shouldn't complain really, because with the internet we're able to witness places that we wouldn't otherwise, yet we're still given a view that's chosen for us. Because of this, I thought it would be fascinating to compile a list of photos that will change the way you look at 5 famous places. First, the Giza Complex. When you see a photo of Giza, it often looks like this. I love the shot selection for this photo. Of the Giza Complex, we're able to see all 3 of the Queen's pyramids in front of the Pyramid of Menkaure, followed by the Pyramid of Khafra, and finally in the back, the Great Pyramid of Khufu. Photos like this often make us think of wide open deserts and sand dunes, but what we don't see is that the Giza Complex is actually right on the border of Cairo, the capital of Egypt and the largest city in all of Africa and the Middle East. This also gives us a good perspective on the size and distance between these same 6 pyramids. Similarly, when we see the Greek Parthenon, we often are shown a picture such as this, looking up at the Parthenon from on top of the Acropolis. But imagine if you lived in Athens, where from almost anywhere in the city you could look up and see the Parthenon sitting atop the Acropolis every day. The ancient ruins of Stonehenge are located in England, about 100 miles west of present-day London. The site is dated to about 5,000 years old, before there was any written language to document the construction or purpose of the site. The stones are situated in such a way to accentuate the rising sun during certain parts of the year. It makes sense then why every year on the summer solstice, thousands of people gather at the site to watch the sunrise and to celebrate by having, that's right, a rave at Stonehenge. I need to check that out someday. Mona Lisa was painted 500 years ago by Leonardo da Vinci. It is known as the best known, the most visited, the most written about, the most sung about, and the most parodied work of any art in all of the world. Ever. So it comes to no surprise that it rests in a climate-controlled, bullet and explosion-proof case set inside a slab of stone the size of a basketball court. And finally, we have the Sagrada Familia in Barcelona, Spain. The Sagrada Familia is a Roman Catholic church, and it is very interesting because although construction began 130 years ago in 1882, they are still building it. Architect Antoni Gaudi designed the entire project and worked on it for the last 44 years of his life before he died in 1926, when less than 1/4 of the project was completed. Construction on the church only just passed the halfway point in 2010, with some of the most difficult challenges remaining. There is, however, an anticipated completion date in 2026 for the 100th anniversary of Antoni Gaudi's death. How could it take so long to build a building, you ask? For starters, it is extremely detailed, with every surface covered in beautiful sculptures and designs. Oh yeah, and also, it's huge! I hope these photos could change your view of these amazing places as much as they have for me. Rose, we will see you on Monday.